Morning everyone! Welcome to Smart Grid 101. Today I'm going to talk about smart grid. They are the concept of combining automatic and renewable energy technology to the electricity grid. The goal of the smart grid is to lower the energy consumption and create a shared electricity network. Basically, the grids connect large-scale and small-scale sources of renewable energies to integrate the consumption based on the availability of electricity. For example, it can regulate the usage of energy based on current price automatically, and then provide information allowing consumers to arrange their energy usage.
Smart grids? More like dumb grids. Ha!
Actually, smart grids are important for the introduction of renewable energies as well as addressing the limitations of the current grid system.
Thank you! But I can handle it from here. The smart grids including two main components, hardware and software. Hardware are such as home equipments, smart meters and large-scale systems. And software are such as internet-based systems, data infrastructures, and other softwares.
But is this not just a dumb theory? What's the point of this? Surely there's no way to implement this technology on such a large scale. Predicting renewable energy production for such a large system must be nearly impossible with so many variables.
All right! It is more than just a theory, and there are examples of it being implemented. You know what? I think you just need to see it, and maybe then you'll see the light.
Wait, how did we get here? What the fuck?
Welcome to one of the many wind farms here in Gotland. As our teacher said, the smart grid works to incorporate both large-scale and small-scale renewables into the electrical system. This is just one part, and as you can see of how windy it is here, there's a lot for smart grid to take advantage of.
So what if it's windy here? How does it relate to me in Visby?
Well, this is only the energy source. Smart grid is a tool that allows residents to take advantage of the wind here, and in Visby, use it in an economically beneficial way. Here, let me show you.
So why Gotland? Because it is an island in the middle of the Baltic. It is an isolated system with clear set boundaries, making it perfect for this project. Ran by Smart Grid Gotland. Combined with a modern distribution network and plenty of renewable energy, this can set a precedent for other conventional grids to follow. Gotland also presents the opportunity for looking at challenges facing implementation of wind power across the mainland of Sweden and finding solutions through this smart grid, which has the ability to handle wind power and not result in flickering or power cuts that would occur with a traditional grid system. This program also encourages smart consumers as well as giving power to those residents who are part of the system.
So, to answer your question on how this relates to you here in Visby, when you're connected to the smart grid, you are equipped with a smart energy box that allows you to make decisions on electricity based off of availability as well as price. This nudges people to more sustainable behaviors because they're going to make more decisions about when there is electricity available rather than when it's more convenient to them. This also kind of helps to smooth out these energy demand peaks that might make it hard for renewables to be incorporated into the system.
But what's going to encourage people to change their behaviors? I'm not going to change my whole life because a little box is telling me to charge my phone now.
Well, you give people an economic incentive as well. If you use electricity when it's more available, it's also more cheap. So people can save money while also saving the world. It may not always be smooth, but when you allow people to get involved in such a way, they're more likely to participate because they can really see what they're doing and they get immediate benefits.
Wow, that actually makes sense. This could really make a difference. So, with the smart grid here in Gotland, does it mean they'll be implemented across all of Sweden as well?
Well, Gotland is just the start. While the system might still have its shortcomings, it's a bright light for the future of energy transition in Sweden and hopefully the world. Even after the test on Gotland, many participants kept the energy box because they liked the power that it gave them. We can use this positive example to expand the grid on Gotland, but also address the many issues facing the mainland in terms of energy transition. For example, we can encourage the development of decentralized renewable systems that are supported and enhanced by the smart grid. And not only Sweden could benefit from this, but other places around the world could learn from this example as well. Actually, there are countries such as South Korea that have had similar smart grid pilot projects, as well as many of the smart islands of the Atlantic use a smart grid system.
Absolutely. While the original goal of the smart grid was to assist in the energy transition process, it has the secondary effect of empowering people as well. When you can see the effects of renewable energies firsthand at home, it's far easier to feel involved in the energy transition process, therefore pushing you to live more sustainably. You know, I feel ashamed now of my former actions back in class. Speaking up and mocking the concept while I knew so little was out of line. I should apologize now for how I acted before.
Where the hell do you guys go?
So my fellow students showed me how smart grids work, and after seeing them firsthand, I have to apologize for my former actions. I was like many people in our society, tossing aside ideas due to them sounding too far-fetched, but I've learned now I was being unreasonable. The main challenge facing energy transition and sustainability today is not necessarily the technical limitations, but people's ignorance. By empowering people and getting them involved, only then will they change their actions and forge a brighter future. I hope you accept my apology, and I'll try to be a better student, not only in the classroom, but outside as well. For who are we, students, in the classroom of life?
Oh, thank you, but get out!